Sent to the future from the year 2000 by a glitch due to the Millennium Bug, I'm adapting to thrive in the peculiar conditions of the 2020s. Join me in a multimedia extravaganza as we surf the World Wide Web, catch up on 2 decades of video games and mess around with creative tools new and old. I'm Millennium Cyborg, welcome to the new millennium. Well, do I have a show prepared for you tonight? So I mentioned before I wanted to. We've on Cover Disc Monday. We've had various. You know what? Let me find a different background music. What will we use? I'll leave it on this for now. So, on Cover Disc Monday, we looked at various click and play games that were submitted on the cover discs. You know, user submitted. I think the ones we saw were also generally along a theme. So there was like a breakout week or issue where it was just bad breakout clones. I wanted to show off some actually good or interesting click and play games. And although I initially started looking at some of the generally top rated ones, I ended up digging through my own archives and finding some of the ones that I remembered playing and either remembered enjoying or just remember the name of. So I'm going to be covering games made in Click and Play. I forgot to bring the image up. So what I'll do is look at my own Twitter and go here and then bring us over to Chrome. And that is not capturing because... Just a moment. There we go. Good enough. So we're going to look at games made in Click and Play, Click and Create, the Games Factory and Multimedia Fusion. All programs by Klik team, although with different publishers. So Click and Play was published by Maxis. Click and Create was published by Corel. The Games Factory, which was more or less out at the same time as Click and Create, I don't even remember. It might have been self-published. And then Multimedia Fusion was the successor, which kind of combined Games Factory and Click and Create sort of product lines, which then went on to re-diverge and re-merge later on. But I've not paid as much attention to the, post-2000 history of the product line. So the places that I looked for games, this shouldn't say the spreadsheet. There we go. I started with Clicktopia, a pretty good archive of these games. So you've got, latest games, recommended games, alphabetical. You've got the daily Click downloads, which has even more than the Click archive, although slightly harder to browse through, depending on what you're looking for. There are also some modern games made in Click and Play. There's the site Glorious Trainwrecks, which organizes various game jams, for example. So there was a recent 15th anniversary Click jam. And then there's various websites that are just archives of stuff that was on other places. And one of the places that I remember from back in the day is Silkies. So this is the archive.org mirror. I should have had a better... What I'll do is I'll duplicate my Chrome. So I can keep the cropping on the original and then modify the transform so I can actually show the address. There we go. So there's not that much of Silkies still archived, unfortunately, but there are a few interesting games and pages here. For example, The Wall, which was the chat. There's at least one saved iteration of the comments wall. And some people might recognize some of the names on here. Some who we will see games by very shortly. Just general flame wars and stuff going on, I think. Yeah, it's a real shame that more of this wasn't captured, but I'm very happy that there is something there. I remember other websites from back in the day. Klik team had their own forum. As far as I can reconstruct the history, the entire forum was nuked, you know, once or twice over the years. As it happens when you have these long-lasting forums, at some point they upgrade to some other forum software or version, and all of the history gets lost. But also I wasn't able to find in a quick search any of the old posts from back in the sort of 2000s era. Apart from that, there was at least one website that was Maxis, more like click and play stuff by Maxis, I think. There's what else? Yeah, there were various websites that I've not managed to find anything more than a mention of, but no actual content. So all of the archives of the games produced at the time are partial archives. I think in my backups I found several games that aren't on Silkies, aren't on Clicktopia, aren't on Daily Click. So potentially not preserved anywhere else. So I'm going to have to figure out how to even put those somewhere for safekeeping. I've got them backed up at least in duplicate locally, but ideally I'd like to make them more widely available. What else have we got? Yeah, that's it. So let's start taking a look at games. So as I said in the tweet, this is more of a collection of things I found interesting or nostalgic than necessarily the best games available. We'll also see how we do for the capture here. Some of the games ran non-full screened, even on 800 by 600. So I might have to fiddle with it a bit to make it presentable. Thank you for the raid, Yuzu. Yuzu was just watching some very cool BattleBot videos. Let me just do a shout out. I think it's the first time I get to do a shout out. I don't know if the bot is configured for shout outs. Do I even have the bot? I don't have the bot. I don't have the bot. Thank you. Thank you for the raid. I am Millennium Cyborg, and I'm streaming some old click and play games, some of which have never been streamed before, probably, if you're into that. All right, let me fiddle with my window sizes. A tiny bit, because I think this was all set up for oh, you know what I did? I resized everything in order to get a 1:1 pixel capture of something I wanted to take a screenshot of, and now that's messed everything up. So let's see, fit to screen, and make sure we've got area filtering to get a nice optimal display. And there we go. And then I'll move that to the side, and then we'll crop in, we'll zoom in if we need to zoom in for any of the games. Yes, some robot wrestling and then some robot wars, and wow, some of those robot wars are really vicious. All right. Here's what I've got that I downloaded today. We probably won't get through everything, but let's start with David Willis, known webcomic haver and Transformers fan. I'm gonna have to dip my own music out. Rider sorted, thank you for the follow. Alright. So, It's Walkie was a webcomic, and David Willis made several games based on the webcomic and its characters and storyline. And it's these are a mix of also original music for the webcomic and game. Hey, Big Boss, where'd my Doritos go? Did I actually skip it? Oh well. Alright, here we go. Yeah, so it's a mix of levels that have various like platformer or shooter or etc. styles. And there are multiple games in this series. So we've got what was it? It was 4 mainline games, and then we'll see what I've got downloaded. Various sprite effects going on, some MS Paint, cutscenes, but like
Doritos. Ow! Ow! Ow!
Am I going to be able to do anything? Oh, I see. If I shoot twice, it resets my shot, so I can't.
Ow!
I have to wait.
Ow!
Do I have to?
Ow!
Is it one of those things where I have to shoot up? No, I don't know what's going on.
Ow!
Right, let's move right on to the next game in the series. Thank you, Yuzu. See you around later. See, I remembered when I booted up these games, I was remembering the art style of the later ones. Hello? Oh, it's doing something. Alright, so I have a major complaint about this scene in particular. You're supposed to be rotating, but it's not rotating properly around you as you turn, right? The ground is rotating around its own center, regardless of where you are, and also the way that the overall ship rotation works is just not correct. I've got somewhere a hacked version where I did proper like proper rotation, even though there's not the facility to implement rotation around an arbitrary point that way in Click and Play. In theory, it's just with enough fiddling with the variables you do have access to, you can approximate it quite well. How many of these do I have to shoot? Is it 17 left? Wow. It's very hard to hit them. They're kind of accumulating in the side of the screen. I died. Okay. Moving right along. one of these is going to be an actually good game. We're going to have lots of MIDI rips of known, various well-known music, which I think YouTube might actually pick up these days. I think some of the mods based on, I don't know what it was, Prodigy or something, got picked up by YouTube copyrighting some of my previous streams, so cheap pirated video clip. Welcome, Des. I promise there will be some good games in here. But wow, just to give you an idea of the era we're dealing with. Oh, the ships again. Okay, well it's a bit easier to control this one at least. And I can just spam. I'll be done soon. If I feel the need, some of these actually have the source file as well, so I could skip levels. The government denies that the large objects hovering over the major cities of the world are in fact aliens. Instead, government weather balloons. Yep. That is like the joke. Oh yeah, these sound effects are. Oh, you know what? I'm seeing now that the audio is peaking nastily for you on stream. Sorry about that. Let me fiddle that. Drop that like 5 dB, and then I'll boost it a touch on my side. It's not going to make the sound effects better, just quieter. Oh, it's still really loud. Hold on. I seem to be safe here. I'm just adjusting the volume while the level happens. Alright, hopefully that's a bit better. These games have sections that are platforming, honestly. We will get to one. Just a few more of these to shoot. And actually, this collection was in the recommended games list on one of those websites, so I think that no copyright intended. It's just some cool MIDI tunes. There we go. Well, the platform engine hasn't really been improved since the first game, it seems.
Yeah.
How do I deal with that one? Okay, I'm just going to walk past. Good to see you, Laws. I don't know if you're familiar with David Willis from the Transformers side of things. This is a David Willis original creation.
Burritos. Yeah.
How do I... Okay, I've got that to jump. Why am I not shooting? Something very weird happening with the shot sprites. Oh, the animations really are something. Man, when you compare this to some of the actually good platform games that are possible in, you know, some of the ones made in Multimedia Fusion. Borbadino, good to see you. We are looking at some classic Click and Play and Co games. And this is the third game in the Walkton series by David Willis, based on his webcomic. Which is just highly original plot line, not based on any existing properties. Very good sound effects that don't hurt your ears at all.
Yeah. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Alright.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
I don't think I'm going to win that one. We've got semi-automatics though, which, if I remember correctly, was suddenly a big step up. Alright, that's very small for a start. Can I... Okay, that doesn't help me. Let me edit the capture a bit so we zoom that in. We've got Terminator this time. What are we doing? I don't understand. Oh, it's in a weird scaling mode. Alright, there we go. We'll get there. There we go. Ren, good to see you. This is not a fan game, in fact, of the It's Walkie comic, but a game by the author himself. So this is all canonical. I don't actually remember the webcomic well enough to tell you if this is a retelling or kind of an extra or a prequel or whatever, but the dithering is very strange, isn't it? So this time we've got essentially oh wow, hang on, ow. Let me lower the volume on that a bit further. Some of those sound effects are something. Can we modify? There's no menu for me to fiddle the sound effects with. You know what? I think I didn't actually complete these games properly back in the day. I just cheated with the Games Factory editor to warp myself to various levels. It's interesting, you've basically got an AI companion helping you. I'm gonna have to alternate. I mean, the animation is cool. I'm gonna have to alternate the really terrible stuff with gameplay-wise with some more pleasing content, I think, for myself as well as for the audience. Oh, I better get those Doritos. I wonder if the dithering is intentional or an artifact of weird color settings. Alright, let's have a look at something a little more impressive, perhaps. Let me think. I ordered these by the author on like listed on the website, but no, I'm not remembering. Oh, here we go. This is going to be something. No, this is going to be something more interesting graphically. Let's see. There's a readme. We're not reading it. And I can reset my, can I? I can't even press the full screen button. Sorry about the borders there. So I think this was made in Multimedia Fusion. Darnicus Damnation. That would make a great VTuber name. So the sequel to this is on Steam. It's called Noi to Love to Devolution, and I do recommend it. Hang on, I'm adjusting the audio for me as well. There we go. Let's see what the controls are. Okay. I guess the place I downloaded this from might already have had save data. What am I pressing? Enter, Shift, Control, Control. I only had time to actually test a couple of these games before we started. This one feels like it's running a bit slow. Okay. That is definitely not running in the right timing. So let me see. Does it run on modern Windows? It should if it's too new for the emulated Pentium 2 100 megahertz. Got here, hopefully. What am I doing? Just a moment. Get my outside the VM copy of the game. And this was Fallen Angel Industries Noi to Love. Oh, that's running great. And I'm going to have to play it through the capture window because it is just as tiny. Yep, I can full screen it and it is tiny. Whoops, 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 whoops. Oh no, oh no. Full screen it did terrible things to everything, everywhere. Oh no. How did that even get captured on stream? What are you hearing right now on stream? Because I'm seeing app audio coming through that's not obviously from anywhere. Alright, I can make this work. I'll try it as a window capture. That's probably more likely to work. Okay. And then start the game again. but lower the volume for myself. And here, I'm gonna redo that. Sorry about that. So, there we go. There we go. And then I'll bring that like this, and make sure to use a good type of filtering. And next I just need to do audio capture. So I'll add there we go. All right, let's see. Maybe a touch loud still. All right, we'll work with that. And I am going to have to play this through, like, this is tiny on screen. I don't know, is it 300 by 200 or so? So I'm just playing through the capture. Much better. Look at that, we've got combos. I wonder if I should put some kind of high pass filter on, sorry, low pass filter on my audio capture for some of these games that have really offensive soundscapes. To at least filter out the worst of it on stream. It would just be a bit tough to calibrate correct. Whoa! Wow! How did I do that? Okay, I don't want to get there. Do I enter like fighting game moves to do that, or? I'm not entirely sure how I do that move. Oh, I'm still alive. Yeah, just beat up the whole truck. What do the tubes give me? Oh, I've got a meter I can't see. Okay, but the meter doesn't get used up by... or the counter doesn't get used up when I do my special move, so... Ow. There we go. Well, the kick's pretty good. I should keep doing the spin kick. I'm trying to figure out exactly the input to trigger it, but I'm just mashing. It seems to trigger it often enough. I think it's just jump and punch. There we go. I'm unstoppable now. Oh no. The other way to play a game from this era is actually to open it in the modern Klik Team tools. Klik Team Fusion, whatever the version number is currently. It will open games as old as Click and Play. And as long as it doesn't have any weird DLLs as long as it doesn't rely on external plugin DLLs that are not compatible with modern Windows, it should just run fine, and you'll be able to deal with the different resolutions better. I just didn't mess around with that for this stream because there are many of these games that are just XE only anyway, so I wouldn't be able to do that. Yeah, this is a cool game, but the sequel on Steam is another step above with some really impressive sprite work. Okay, another truck. I'm done with these trucks. Let's go back to the virtual machine. So, go back to the zoomed out version. So one thing I really enjoyed around this time were some of the point and click adventure games. So Ampersine had several. I'm going to quickly go through some of the ones I remember by name. I think the last one will be the only one that's perhaps really worth playing. Click and create. I remember the name Ampersine. Story and instructions. Single right click to walk, double right click to run, inventory, yeah. How do I use button? There we go. Oh, well, it's a bunch of stuff. Door is closed. So obviously the graphics don't all really fit together. They're taken from sprite libraries and so on. I'm guessing we use the red pass card on the door. No? Okay. Star-shaped gizmo. A red door. That must be it. Go on. Come on. Use on. There we go. Is there anything there? Is this a puzzle? Plus, plus, minus, 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 plus. Are we trying to hit a certain target number? For example, 2. No, it's not 2 to open the second one. Don't know. What's this? A robot. A broken robot. Okay. Okay, well. Let's see what the next one is like. What's this BMP file? Wow. That's just lens flares. Oh, really? Interesting. But I thought I was in true color mode. Yeah. You see how it renders? Interesting. What does this mean in a menu? To quit, press Alt F4. Why does it think it's not in true color mode? Does it actually want to be in 16 color? 16-bit color? Hello? Wow. The whole VM crashed. Interesting. I think we can skip scan disk this time. I wonder. I mean, maybe I should have restarted after changing the graphic mode. Try that. It could be anything. We've got an emulated Voodoo card in there. It might not like this graphic mode. I've still not sorted out my capture for real hardware. I would have given it a go as well. Well, this is not promising, is it? What's going to happen now? What mode is it going to be in? We're in 16-bit color. Let's try our luck again. My mouse is frozen. It's a bad sign. Okay, never mind that particular game. Never mind it. Let's move on to the will and then quickly to the will 2, which is the interesting one. At least in my memory. Actually, I think the will 2 is also one of the ones that was on a recommended page. How do you set up the shout out spot? Is it? I thought it was Stream Elements that did that. Maybe I've got some other option to set on it somewhere. By that. All right. The will. At least this one's not complaining about the graphics mode. Graphics. The lock on the gate is so rusty you can't even insert the key, much less turn it. How do I inspect? 16 gems remaining? What? Maybe I should have paid more attention, but why do we have gems? Okay, we've got a pickaxe, got a tool shed. We use the pickaxe. You want the opening music back? Yeah, it's a shame it's not. Oh, I've got a dog. Can you pet the dog? No. Seems like no. Wow. Talk about instant death. I should have clicked story and instructions. Never mind. So we know that we can try that, but it doesn't work. We can... Oh, maybe it's how many gems we've got to collect. We've got a pickaxe. What's that going to help us with? Okay, that's the edge of the property. We can't go here. We've got something here. Open shack. A wrench. Okay. That shelving unit has a broken leg and doesn't sit level. If we find some random bit of shelving unit leg, maybe we can do something. How? How was I supposed to... Okay, uncle died, named Justin the will. He'll leave us his entire fortune if we can find the 16 gems hid in around the house. Copy of the will, front gate. Okay, objects on the screen. Only a single save game position. So can I read the will? Right, great. I better go find those tools. I'll give this one more go. If we die again... No. Yeah, we weren't even near the dog. On a different screen and suddenly died because of the dog. Let's save. Probably to do with where it puts us on the screen, right? Okay, I'm in the inventory now, like escaping the bounds of pile of rocks. Pickaxe, right? No, apparently not. Okay, cliff that we can't really escape. Just gonna stay on this side. That keyhole is not quite to scale. Well, we already tried the pickaxe on the tool shed. I'd not thought what else to try. Alright. Let's see if the will 2 will actually run. Doesn't need installing. Finding 10 gems again. Made in Multimedia Fusion. Ta-da! All of a sudden, way more impressive. I would not try to whack the dog. I mean, I would object to that. But look at this. Can we even guess what this was made in? Let's see. Coiled rope. We'll grab that. Sound and music. Well, they're supposed to play. What have we got? Bridge. Do we right click to move or do we use the arrows? Okay, fine. How to play? Ah. How do we move? Left click on the direction arrow. Okay. This one. Whoops. Whoops. It just takes a while to load the image, so I keep thinking it didn't do anything. Right, a shovel. Seems good. Seems useful. I wonder what this was made in. Did the instructions say anything? No. Apparently there's a walkthrough available. Bow. Yeah, the difference between the two games is quite something. And go up here. Okay. Got a wrench. We're collecting lots of items. Okay, that looks like a ring we could put a... Wow. Rope on ring. That worked. And we can now go down. Wrong down. We found a gem. Easy. What's next? A garden. Oh, there was something intractable. Soil. Okay. Shovel. Wow. We just totally messed up that garden. Another gem and a rubber band. Pretty straightforward so far. The flag feels less hard and thick in the middle. So does that mean... Can we grab it? No way to get it loose. French? Well. What have we got? Chandelier. Can't reach it. Sword. A knife. We're sure accumulating equipment here. We found some oil in the trash can. What time period is this exactly? It seems a little of a weird mix of fantasy, medieval, and okay, we've got a ladder. We're just carrying it around. Interesting texture on the bookcase. The wood texture seems to be something shining amid the books on the top shelf. I don't get it. Oh, up, right here. We grabbed a gem. It's quite an interior design, yeah. All right, upstairs we go. I kind of want to say this might have been done in porphyry, but that's just pure speculation at this point. Gum. A drawing. A picture. Feels like there's a latch of some kind. We can't get our finger on it. Can we use the knife? Yes. We got a locked box. So got a jewel box stuck to the chest of drawers. How about oil? No. Indestructible, supposedly. We've got a feather out of the pillow. I wonder if there's music that's supposed to be playing. I've now got an inventory completely full of stuff. Okay, we've got catgut and a violin. Okay, we've strung the violin. Now what? Do I play it at the music box? I have no idea what to do with all of these items. I do enjoy the pre-rendered CG though. Oh, down. Okay. An axe. That might be useful. Pipes. Wrench. Pipes. Didn't seem to do anything useful. The wrench is just a tad too big. Rubber band on the wrench. Rubber band on the pipes. What do you do if you've not heard of this trick of the rubber band? Water flowing through pipes, so that must be in the fountain, right? There we go, another gem. No deaths by dog as well, yeah. Well, seriously, stick of gum, a locked box, a feather, an axe, and some oil, a knife, a sword, a wrench, a shovel. Water is spraying the floor. Does that help us? Or hinder us? Suit of armor. Do we oil the suit of armor? Yes, apparently. Great. That's a gem. It's not much to search for. Is it just kind of decoration? What about if we go this way again? Yeah, nothing new. I'm going to just try random items on here. No. No idea. What have we got? We've got... Oh, hang on. Oh, this is just this place. Chair. We found a key under the cushion. Okay, what can we use that for? We've got a locked box. What? Is this working as intended? I'm not sure it is. Yeah, this has got no way to interact with it actually. Why is the key not doing what I expected to? I'm just like collecting items. If I left click, I'm collecting 2 items. I thought if I... Finally, okay, got it. Found a gem. What about the open box? I think this might be as many gems as I care to collect in this particular go around, but that's a cool game. And yeah, I'm very curious about the pre-rendered backgrounds. Early ticking the ML, I don't know, don't ask me. I'm going to take a quick break, but I thought I would leave you with a musical interlude. However, I do not know if this is going to work. Or what it looks like. What? Hang on. Did this not copy properly? One of the other files copied. Never mind. I'm just going to go to the usual BRB screen and then we'll see. I'll be back in just a minute. Nope. Nope, I can't be in studio mode. All right. Next, I want to play some games in this folder. What should we start with? Let's start with Zodiac. I've not actually played all of these. Oh wow, this one's not even compiled. Is this too small? Let's go to our zoomed in view. Just a moment. Well, now that's too zoomed in. It's very hard to get this fully correct. So I'm going to zoom that in. There we go. I should close the old game. There we go. No, why did I move it? Why did I move it? Okay, that'll do. That'll do. And then get out of studio mode and I can use my game preview to actually play. So the games in this folder are by Alexandra Van Chasteen, also known as Zandra Vandra. She is still I don't know if she's still active making games. I did see her make a click and play style game on a Giant Bomb stream at one point. That was a while back now. But she is active on Twitch. Oh my god. Alright, what song is this? This is a MIDI version of... Oh my... This is a MIDI version of one of the songs from the Sailor Moon musicals, if I'm not mistaken. What did I do? I pressed Alt. That doesn't... There we go. Oh, it's a shame the music is so... quiet. Yeah, there we go. Just give us that music. Oh, which song is this? I can't quite place it. Is it La Moon? Is that the name of it? Sorry, I'm just thinking about the Sailor Moon musicals now. Oh, I see. Was that a single shot consumable? I think it's something like that. I'm sorry, I've had my mouse cursor there the whole time. You know, one of the first, well, an early program I wrote was a really awful program in QBasic to extract the embedded MIDI files inside Click and Play games that people released. So what I'm saying is, I should totally extract the MIDI file from this. Not that I would use that tool. If I remember right, it was really awful, but if I remember right, the MIDI file is just in there in plain text. Alright, cool little shooter, and then it's got a puzzle mode, so if we restart the game. Am I way too quiet? I can't quite tell on the meters. Let's see. Puzzle mode. So we can switch the zodiac sign on the various blocks. Huh, Miraculous Ladybug. A specific character or just in general? You know, I did give Miraculous Ladybug a go, because I was intrigued by the visual style, but I didn't immediately hook me, so I don't know much about it. I think that's not unflattering. I have no idea what I'm doing in this puzzle mode. Yeah, no idea. But it's cool that it's there. Alright. Next up, let's see what resolution I have to expand this to this time. So where are we? Go back to this one. We have the Quantum Blade. Okay. That is very small. That is very small. Oh. Fine. That's not as small. That'll do. This is totally original music. Okay, that'll do scaling wise. Not gonna read. There we go. So this is actually quite playable. Don't know what to call this. Action-y game. Yeah. Final Fantasy, very identifiably. Is the resolution jumping every time? In the window size? It's okay. Wow. Okay. What am I going to do about this? I'm just going to leave it on this view because the window size changes in between scenes. So we've got some spikes at the bottom there. We died right as we spawned. Alright. One more go and then we'll try the sequel. I do love having all of these MIDI renditions of various songs. These metal orbs that we're defeating are just using the default sound effect and bounce behavior from just like built-in stuff from Klik and Play. Wow, the game over is very sudden, but then I did that sort of thing as well when I was making Klik and Play games. Quantum Blade 2. Okay, I guess we're installing this one. As you'll see, I'm not restarting Windows for that. I don't think it needs it anyway. Still on Final Fantasy. And suddenly, much larger sprites. Much larger sprites. I mean, there wasn't much of a sprite size limitation as far as I remember in Klik and Play in any case, so... Oh wow, check this out. Wow, that's gory. So what does this do? The sword bends to protect us if we press down. Oh, except it didn't. It didn't protect us. In a way, this is actually harder than the original, because the sprites are so huge, and the hitboxes are not generous. But similar gameplay overall. And let's have a quick look at the others. So we've got Mini Tank. Oh wow. Well, that's quite cute. Okay. Hypernova. Ooh. Sorry, I'm skipping all the story, but I'm assuming we can get through with the gameplay without. Okay, which one is this? Which Final Fantasy music is this? It's 7, right? But I can't place it right now. Interesting movement. I feel like I'd rather be using tank controls than this 8-way movement. I just want to rip all these cool old Sailor Moon and Final Fantasy midis. Terrace theme from 6, thank you. Okay, well, and the last one I've got available is, I think this is an RPG, but I've not actually played this one before. I like this guy and his floating hat. I like that. We've also got a cat girl. Oh, I feel like I have to go for the magic guy. What do I click? Oh. What? What do I click here? Right, I guess there were instructions. I should have a look. Shift and Control. Press the numbers 1, 2, and 3 to try out each character. Type the first letter of a character's name to begin with them. When in doubt, press spacebar. Okay. So I'm pressing 2 and now I control Stephen Bagner. And now shift. Oh! Throws a hat around. Is that a hat or a teacup? I can't. It looks like it's styled like his hat. And then he's got those. Okay, we've got pants. We've got some kind of circular attack and then a red attack. And then, oh wow. That's interesting. Similar attacks, but faster character. You know what? I feel like the flying hats or teacups are not going to be as good as one of these. So let's try the cat girl. So we have to press K. There we go. North, got it. Am I using up any sort of meter when I do? Oh yes, I did for the special attack, so all I have is my projectile. And that, even though I look like I turned into a fireball, I'm not actually. Oh no. Alright, try again. Let's at least get through one screen. And then I'll give a manual shout out to Xandra's channel on Twitch. So you can go see what she's up to these days. She's playing a lot of Mega Man, I think. Oh, I really wonder what happens later on in this game. Time to open up the game files. At least have a quick look. We've got a village going on and some kind of base. Is that the last level? Interesting. Oh, there's more. There we go. I guess each character also starts on a different level. What probably is a boss fight at the end. No, that's a lot of screens. That is more than I've seen in any games, I think. 161 screens, wow. So that is, I believe, twitch.tv/XandraVandra who created those games. What next? How are we doing for time? I've been going on a while already. Let's have a look at the Zeb demo. That's another good platformer. So this was part of the Games Factory, at least the distribution that, or the CD-ROM that I had, and it also acted as a tutorial on how to implement various kinds of platforming behavior. I can't shoot while jumping. So for example, I remember that it showed how to implement this specific thing where as you get to the edge of a ledge, your animation would change, and doing gripping on a ledge like that.
All right.
There's a pretty nice sprite art. Oh, whoops. That was bad. Yeah, I wonder, like, the person who did the art for this, I wonder what else they worked on. Oh no. Mistimed my jump. There's a bit of tearing. That's probably more to do with the emulation than anything. I keep jumping instead of firing. I'm not so used to playing games like this on a keyboard anymore. At least the enemies stay dead. That's very generous compared to other games of this style. Oh yeah, the slopes as well. The sprite is reacting to the slopes. So the way this works is the sprite has a number of other extra game objects attached to it that act as detectors to see whether they collide or not at the point just off the end, just in front of the sprite, just behind the sprite, and so on. I wonder. There we go.
Why, heck, I needed that.
Why, heck, I needed that. Oh. The whole VM just crashed. Oh well, that happens. That was Zeb, the demo. It was a pack-in with the Games Factory pack-in and a tutorial. It's presumably a full version out there somewhere. Yeah, I think I failed to just failed to copy the I think that had some music in. Got plenty of stuff to look at. I would like to look now at some of these games. I promised some. This is the one that I didn't copy, but these other ones are games that I found on my backups and could not find a corresponding download or entry on any of the websites I was looking at. So I'm not sure these are entirely lost software, but they're at least not accessible to a 10-minute Google on relevant websites. No idea what we're going to see, but yeah, welcome to the most obscure games segment, perhaps. Don't even know if any of these are going to work, what state they're in, what sort of game they are. Okay, well, I get some. Okay, well, let's try that again. Wow, that is some intense flashing. No music. Okay, that's The Colossus. A game I will probably not play for very long. I'm bad at this sort of thing. Reminiscent of a lot of DOS games, I guess. This one is, what was it? It was Desert Moon Karen, Demon's Domain. Apparently, one in a series. A very CPU intensive game. You must have a Pentium with high color graphics running Windows 95 in order for this game to work. Cheat keys, interesting. W for full weapons and health, for instance. Better if you have a joystick. Make sure you pick up the sword. Numbers to select weapons. Okay. Yep, demons. Let's see. Is it gonna run anything at all? Oh, this is... Yeah. I don't even know how to use this from Task Manager properly. Fine, we'll open it straight up in the games factory since the game file is there. Oh, wow. Again, totally original music. You've never heard this music before. This, I'm remembering having played this now. Spacebar, control, duck and crouch. Okay. Yes! Just look at this game. Parallax 3D. You can move into the background or out. So it's a full pseudo 3D game. Oh, we opened a box and there was a skeleton inside. That seems bad. Oh, you got a gun? Okay, we can equip the gun. What was it? 2, 3? 3. Nice. Do we have limited ammo? We probably can't shoot up, right? What is that? Doing this sort of thing in Click and Play, not easy. Really not built for that. And not also the script, like the number of variables you've got per object. You only have 3 general purpose variables, which are integers. So, and there's no built-in sprite scaling, as I showed on my pseudo 3D when I did that very rushed VTuber Game Jam game. You saw that I had to do the sprite scaling stuff manually as well. Feels like a music video. Yeah, it could be. So what are we doing? Oh, I think we're opening all the boxes, right? Our map on the bottom is showing us. Huh, that box disappeared. Was there a duck? I feel like there was a duck command that was D, but that's not what it's doing. Oh. Am I out of ammo? I am out of ammo. But what did I see? Did I see a duck? C to crouch. Okay. Which I think is what we're supposed to do if there's a bat. Alright, I've got some kind of handgun. Better than a sword. I'm of course looking at the map when I should be... Oh, we have part of a map. Well, am I out of ammo? I'm out of ammo for the handgun. Do I find more ammo at some point? No, there we go. I keep opening boxes and finding skeletons. This is really atmospheric for what it is. And yeah, I couldn't find a single mention of this game when I was Googling it earlier today. Oh! Well, that's just cheating. Throwing your skull. How many boxes do we have left? I think my... Okay. My ammo got recharged by something. A near box. The boxes don't appear until you're right on top of them. Why is it always skeletons? It looks like there might only be one more piece of map we need. There we go. Now what? I remember getting past this first screen or level. I spent all my ammo on that skeleton. I don't know how to recharge. What are these? Do these hurt me? It's good to know. No, they don't do anything. So I think the world loops in both dimensions, but the vertical dimension is a lot narrower, as you can see from the map. Always skeletons. I don't know if I crouched just in time, if it was out of range there. Ooh, ammo. Oh look, there's an X on the map now. Well, there's two different maps. On the no, still can't decide of a good unambiguous way of referring to the mini map and the sort of map as item. Ooh, something. No, that's Alt. We're standing on top of the X. Oh, look. Maybe that's the boss. We did it! I guess that was it. Well, that was cool. I'm guessing the font rendering isn't quite right. How do I exit this? What is that text supposed to say? Sheldon. Just Sheldon. Okay. Oh, there's a special losing screen. Cool. Yeah, I guess we saw everything there was to see. Thank you, thank you. Next up, I don't have any reason for the order, so alphabetical it is. Drastic region. This might be nothing at all. I don't even know how to control it. Okay, okay. Oh, you did found a page on Kliktopia. Oh, cool. I don't know. I was looking for I was looking for it in the full list by author and doing Control F and didn't find it. Can you send me a link on Discord? Okay, I think that's all there is to this game. This must just be a tech demo. Oh, that's great, Jose. Good to see you. I hope you had a good D&D session. I'm currently in the block where I'm playing games that I couldn't even find any mention of anywhere else. I'm curious about this now. So Des did find the page for Desert Moon Karen on Kliktopia. So is there anything else by this same author, I wonder? Do a quick search. No, it's listed as Demon's Domain. What is this? There's an angel file link. There's... Okay, hang on. What does it look like on stream? What it... MIDI files? Is this just a MIDI file compilation? Okay, okay. This is an album distributed as a executable file made in Click and Play. That Angel Fire URL might still work. GeoCities might have gone, but some of the other hosting sites at the time are still have pages around. These are cool. You'll definitely see that in some game. All right, Rush V or Rush 5. Move character left and right. Down arrow to slide. Shift and control to jump and fire. Okay, sounds standard. Okay. Cartoon gore warning. I think this is going to be one I have to zoom in. Penguin guts. Penguin guts warning. Don't mind me, I'm just going to try to crop in the view best I can. Based on this mostly black cutscene on a black background. Look at those penguins. Penguin Contra sounds possible. Yeah, it's a nice intro. You know, for me at the time, the big obstacle, I mean, the things that seemed completely impossible were producing original assets. I was one of those people who would just slap together sprite rips and rip music. With no idea how people actually made their own. Alright, looking for escape pods. Very carefully, yeah. Not in the Klik and Play's own sprite editor, probably. Although, to be fair, that was a better sprite editor than I had available in any other software I had. Okay, so they're fighting for the last escape pod. Items, okay. Select weapons you'd like to disable. Oh, this is a platform deathmatch type game. With no AI opponents. I mean, who needs Smash Brothers? When you have this. We don't even have any attacks without pickups, I think. And this is part 5, yeah, somehow. How do I get to the top again? All of the items on top. Well, I guess we are seeing penguin guts. Oh, the homing shots are a nice touch. What's this, a rocket launcher? And this looks like a BFG type thing. Oh! It's like the cerebral bore in Turok. Well, you know, with some internet multiplayer, maybe this would have taken off. I quite like the variety of the weapons and things. Doesn't even end the game until you press escape, yeah. But you know, it's, I don't know, it's weird in terms of production values. Seems like if the platforming itself and some of it is a bit unpolished compared to everything else. Press Alt F4 to quit. You'll have to see it. All right, this is, I think, by the same person. This is going to be another. This is another MIDI collection. Wonder if any of these are going to get picked up by Content ID somewhere. Yeah, same author. Oh. And then we've got this one, which I also couldn't find any page for online. So let's see. Still doing music. Great. It's fun seeing, you know, stuff from 20 years ago, and the people are still, well, people who have made it a career or doing something vaguely related. The Moon, 2962. I guess shirts are optional on the Moon. I like how the text does not fit in the speech bubble. These are stock click and play sprites for the most part, except the characters in that intro. In the year 2962, I just don't know. Can't predict the fashions. Is it not gonna? Okay. Finally, here we go. You know what? It feels like it might be running a touch slow. Interesting though. The we've got jump. Okay, what's with the shooting? Seems to come from. Oh, is it doing a bit of a homing sort of effect? No music. Collect the gems. Like that enemy that's just a bunch of pixels is actually kind of interesting. It's not obviously just a sprite or something. Okay, we died. Okay. I'm already stuck. I'm not sure how to even shoot properly in a given direction. It's interesting. Like here, the health bar is just using a very default click and play health bar, even though there were ways to make more graphically pleasing ones. and all else aside, you could always create a border for it, but it looks a bit out of place, given the it's not all original sprite work. Strange mix. Right, that's all I found so far. That's is this my favorite game? No, it's not my favorite game. In fact, I don't even remember that one. But speaking of favorite games, let's try and find something more. Oh, you know what? Okay. I want to do. What do I want to do? Let's do Speed Freak. Not my favorite game. This one's a futuristic racer, so I felt like I had to include it. Right, the crop still looks good. Kind of into the MIDI music here. Some very extreme G looking bikes. So the effects are quite cool, right? We've got this, whoops. Try that again. Right, so that, right, the problem is we've got a machine gun, but the bullets are invisible. We just see the shell casing comes out, and we can also run over the enemies. You may recognize the sound effects. Are not original, but are Doom sound effects. Well, we got a high score. And the reveal is this game is by hello? Why is that? Why is the info screen not working? It was definitely working earlier. Oh. Well, that's cool. Derek Yu, better known for Spelunky. Not Spelunky. Spelunky? This music blanked my mind completely. Spelunky. And also a few other Click and Play games and family. One of the top recommended ones is Eternal Daughter, which I've not tried before. This comes very near the top of the lists in terms of recommended games. It's not going to run, is it? It's not going to run. Okay. Well, you know what? That one will probably run late. Oh, no. It's just going to be very slow. Is that it? Look at that art. Oh, yeah. No. Okay. The, maybe it's the uncompressing of the sprite or something, but like it's not running properly. It's completely frozen on one screen at a time. Okay. Yeah, it's a big step up, right? Well, okay, put that on the backlog list to try running on real Windows. However, there are some other games I want to take a look at. Hang on, I'm way zoomed in now. Well, let's see what scale this game is at. Got some actual AVI files. So if they don't work, we can... Requires DirectX and Windows 95, yeah, got those. This is another point and click game. With original music, again. Well, Final Fantasy was popular, right? Okay, I need to adjust the crop slightly on that. Okay, give me a second. That's not me cropping it weird. That's what it looks like in the emulator right now. That's a lovely rendering of a mouse. Hello? Okay, what can we do? Can we full screen it? Well, let's just see what happens when we get into gameplay at least.
The cold, cold wind whispers over moonlit mountains. You're far away from your home and many years have passed since the magic realms of Upscale to roam the unknown world. But now you have returned to a land struck by darkness.
I'm going to be hit by so many copyright strikes for all of these Final Fantasy tunes.
Your courage, however, has never betrayed you, and only led by the silver shield above, the long wandering through Upscale has begun.
I think I need to press a button that's not in the window right now. Ah, that's so annoying. That was an interesting effect as we exited. That must have been using some plugin. Well, okay, well let's check out the videos. Oh, that's not there we go. Wow. Now that's some cutting edge graphics. That makes you say whoa. And then that's going to be the... Oh no. I mean, spoilers for the plot, but... Interesting. And then we get maybe the full quality version of that rendered mouse. Amazing. All right, the CNCS 232.dll suggests to me that it's a MMF game, Multimedia Fusion, and may run fine on modern Windows. What else is... Oh, this one. This one might be another one of these multiplayer games that's not playable terribly well, but I remember this one having a few cool renders. Let me zoom this one back out. Look at that. This is basically, what's the name of that game where you play a wizard up to 4 players and you're kind of chaining spells? You're chaining elements. It's on Steam. Can't remember. I think when it's got a long pause, it's to do with it loading and uncompressing the graphics. This one's definitely an older game, so it's not gonna run it all in one Windows. All right. Has it completely frozen? Oh wow, we're getting bad noises. Oh, it's just taking a very long time to load. All right, we've got up, down, left, right, and then shift and control. How to cast spells. Pick up an elemental. Pick up an elemental moving into one of the spinning objects. Select a spell. Face the direction and tap button 1 to select the spell. The longer you hold and use an elemental, the angrier it gets. When it gets very angry, it summons a lord to attack the offending wizard, and it will release itself. Unfortunately, I think that the VM is unhappy now, and it's not going to let us play. Oh dear. Oh, interesting. What can I do to... We've got the game file. Let's have a look. Maybe running in the games factory, it'll just work. Okay, so as I said, it's one of those games where it's 2-player local. Alright, so that's one of the spells. Okay. You get random teleports appearing. What is that? Gameplay wise, not as good as I remember it. But the the way that you had 4 elements and each element gave you 4 different spells you could do occupied a lot of my sort of mind space. And I kind of, there's something to the characters a bit charming. But yeah, I guess it's not a top game. What else can we have a look at? Do I feel like looking at? Oh, well, that's not going to run here, but Freedom Planet, also on Steam, made in some version of Multimedia Fusion. Very good looking, like modern Sonic style game. Sorry, like a modern game in the style of old Sonic with characters and platforming, if I remember right. Ignac. I think this was only ever a demo. But look at the artwork. So our marks weren't good. This is clearly inspired by Day of the Tentacle, right? Yeah, LucasArts cutscenes. So our dad is sending us to our room because we got bad grades. And we're going to try and sneak out instead of studying. I mean, this is just Day of the Tentacle style, right? So what's in the drawer? The key. And what does the key do? Can we play an earlier game on the PC? That would be the sort of thing they do, right? In fact, is that you could play original Maniac Mansion in in Day of the Tentacle? Was that the case? Am I remembering right? Yeah, it does seem like it was non-native English speaker. So we've got a key, we've got a carpet. Can we move the carpet? Why can't you pick up the ball? Don't even want to touch it. Can we use... Key on door. I wonder how much there is to this demo. Can't use the carpet, the bed. I think that we just have to escape for now. Key on computer? No. Key on crack? Oh, CD-ROM. Computer should be turned on first. Gotta find a cable. Real pixel hunt here. I would have thought looking under the bed or carpet, but can't even interact with the poster. Well, might leave it there, but that's I mean, very impressive demo as far as it goes. Guess we can even open it. See whether we missed something. That was here. This is not a game file. Okay, maybe it's encrypted or something. I'm trying to remember if there's anything else especially notable here. This one was called Fred 2, Fred Goes Rendered, which makes me wonder if there's some cool CG stuff going on. So I'll give that a go. Have you found a walkthrough, Hasso? Fred Goes Rendered. Here we go. Wow. Okay. That's some dithering. Oh. I kind of like the animation. Okay, we've got a shot. This is just asteroids, but in a weird pseudo 3D form with weird sound effects. You're the off-key MIDI. Are we just doing this for several levels? Alright, well... I think I get the picture. So... I think we hit all the things I was really keen to hit on and show off. There's a bunch of other random stuff that we haven't seen yet. Wonder of Absu, I'd quite like to get running correctly, and of course Eternal Daughter would be good to get running, but I've gone on much longer than I usually do for these streams anyway, so I think I'll wrap up here for now. You rip open the bed in some way in the adventure game earlier. Interesting. Yeah, I need to go grab food and things. But thank you for joining me. I don't know if Des got what he wanted when he asked for good click and play games in the end. In my mind, some of those games were, I don't know, I remembered them as good games, and clearly they were not, but a few of them do still stand out, I guess. And I really enjoyed diving back into them. Probably loop back around on this at some point, where I will try to get some of those more modern ones that can't handle the Pentium 200 MHz set up, running on a modern machine by whatever means necessary without emulation. With that said, what's up next? On Friday, it's Futuristic Racing Friday again, but I have not thought what I'm going to be doing. So I guess that'll be a surprise. I'll announce it on the day, because I've not thought about it yet. And what else? I need to replace the hard drive on my PS3. I discovered as I was trying to get some stuff running on it. So that's out of real hardware. PS3 is out of commission anyway for the moment. I'm still working on my tech side of things. I'll do some kind of tech showcase in due course whenever I feel like I've got something good to show. Who is streaming right now? Who do we want to raid? Narcoleptic Bat is streaming some Unreal Engine 5, so I'm going to go watch that, and I invite you to join me. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. I like doing weird one-off streams and digging through my archives. I'm glad I'm not the only one. But with that said, thank you so much for watching. It's time for me to go. If you, like me, have caught the Millennium Bug, make sure to watch the next stream, or find me elsewhere on the World Wide Web by clicking on the links below the video. I've been Millennium Cyborg, keep that future vibe, and I'll see you in the world of tomorrow.